Yo, welcome to the Easy Eternal Ice Alt Farm. You'll just need a few things if you really want to get the most out of this before we start. You want to max out your masteries of Resilience, Valor, and Vigilance. These right here. Resilience, Valor, and Vigilance. These will give you the most loot possible, so you want to max those three out. Second, you want to make sure you have the Prototype Positional Winder. It's very important to make this work very easily and smooth. I'll show you where to get this in the next part. If you don't know where it is, you want this. It's amazing. Ideally, you'll have 3 alts at least on the side that you can use for this to get the most out of the quick and easy. I use 3 myself, so 3 alts is what I would recommend. You also want a account slot, a shared account slot, so that you can share the prototype with all your characters on your account. That's also very important. And the last thing I'd not recommend, it's a basic necessity, really, let's be real. You need your Griffin. You want your Griffin, you want to know how to use your Griffin, it'd be extremely useful. It's not viable, I'd say, without the Griffin, so make sure you also have your Griffin. But if you have those things that you have all those, then you can do this farm. It's very quick, it's very easy, and it's very profitable. And I'll show you what you do. Alright, so let's go. The first thing you'll need is the Prototype Positional Winder, and you can get that from Hafren, right here, this heart piece, this heart bender, on Sandswept Island, which you get this is Living Story, a bug in the system. It's Season 3, Episode 2. And you do their heart, you talk to them, and you can buy the Prototype Positional Winder for 175,000 karma, which is nothing much, and 75% of the fluorite. So make sure you've been getting your fluorite. Once you get it once, you're good to go. So snag that, and then we can continue from there. All right. So this is our first character. In our first spot, they're all going to be in Bureau Marches, so they're always in the Bureau March map. Our first one is right here up north of Icespire Peaks, right about here. I even have a personal waypoint to help remind me. This is where you want to be, right here on the map. You'll see this big chest right here. See, people are already here getting it. What you do is you use your Prototype Positional Winder. What this does, it allows you to teleport back to your location, as long as you use it within the time limit. So this is what we do. So this is the first person. This is the first alt. Drop it, you open your loot, you go down here, you want to be quick, you go right here. Open this, and you go over here, and you quickly grab this. You can quickly grab this. And then you teleport back, and then you're back here. You know, you want to wait just a second. You don't have to wait too long, but you don't want to make it too close, because sometimes it'll give you problems. So you want to wait, and then you go. You could probably go way sooner than that. I waited more than you have to. Then you go this way. Now, don't go in there, or you'll get launched. You get instantly locked out, and it's bad. Don't go in there. And then you can go over here and get this one. And then you just keep moving. There's always at least one more chest out here. So sometimes it's further. Sometimes you might have to go, like sometimes right here is a very common spot. They'll spawn one right here sometimes. Oh, almost out of time. We got to go back. We teleport back. Boom. There you go. See? And the main thing, you get a bunch of materials. Like, look at this. Some orbs. Wonderful. You know, wood. Flat out bars. Fantastic. The real thing here that we're going for is this. The Eternal Ice. And I'll show you what we do with that after. But this is what we're trying to farm. So deposit all your materials. Easy. And that's it for the first person. Again, it's always just in the same map. It's all on the same side of the same map. It's all right here. So, now this. This is the spot that my warrior's normally at. This is another spot. To the northwest of Eagle Watch Rise, on the tallest little peak. And this is where you're going to put another person right here. So you get this. Easy enough. Alright. And this is probably the most tricky if you want to max. This is probably the trickiest flight path, you'll see. But use your prototype. First of all, what we're going to do is go south. So you drop it, and you go south. So you go this way. If you're really good, you could try to get that chest, but I find it's not worth it, so I don't try. You just go over here, and you look around here. Here we go. And there's one right here. Perfect. There's usually, as per usual, there's always a few spots. There's that spot right there. Sometimes there's one right up here, where my mouse was. And then sometimes there's one right down here. Those are the 3 spots that they usually spawn. So, alright, so then teleport back. Right, and for the next one, you're going to want to be going right here. See the personal waypoint? This one, you go this way. This is the tricky one. You want to be fairly well skilled with your Griffin if you want this to work. You go. And this is where Griffin really comes in handy and why you really want one. Just go down here. Don't hit anything. Don't hit anything. Land right here. Hit that. Go. Then you can get this one. And if you're really good, you can get this one right before your time runs out. And then you can go back. Perfect. That's what I do with my warrior. Got it. Right. And here's the last spot. So this is where you're going to want to be for your last one. So there's one person over here, there's one person way down here, and then this person is here. North of Shrine of Resilient Ox. Up high. Very, very high. It helps to have either a sky scale, or you can technically bunny your way up, but it helps to have a sky scale to go up. But this is what we have, another large chest. So what you do is, once again, take out your prototype. Put this here. Open your chest. Alright. Then it helps to... There's a big chest, see? A glorious Norn chest over here. You want that. So you go over here and get this. You have still enough time to go over here. So you fly over here and get this medium one. And then you can teleport back. And then if you really want to push it, because you can definitely get a little bit more, once you're back, place it again and drop all the way down. And you can usually find 1 or 2 chests down here somewhere. Like, here we go. Here's one. You can usually find at least one. Gives you a little bit more. Let's see. There's also... Sometimes you can just find the Eternal Ice on its own. Right here. So you can snag that up real quick. Just always make sure you get back before your position rewinder goes up, or you're going to have to climb back the long way. Boom. And there you go. I like to do this every day on reset. Gives you a bunch of the, look at 80 Eternal Ice on him alone. Pause it all that. And then I'll show you what you want to do with that Eternal Ice. Alright. So here's one of the things you can do. So you can, this is one place. You go to the Jorah's Keep and you talk to the Karma Merchant right here. What you can do right here is Curious Stones from Afar. What you do is, if you already have all this and you're just trying to make money, you want to get the Mistborn Motes. What you do is you just get as many as you can get. I don't have that many right now. I can only get 60 of them, but buy them up. And what you do is, if you really want to make the most out of this, is you consume this for volatile magic. All right, and then volatile magic transfers into trophies. So what you do then is you can go to any season 3 map. I personally like to go to Istan because I find it to be the easiest. So I go here, but you can technically go to any of the season 3 maps. It'll be fine. I personally like Istan, but you go here and go to your magic collector, and you go to trophy shipment. Trophy is just always has and probably always will be the most valuable, the most bang for your buck. So you trade that, and all you do is just get as much as you can. Again, I don't have that much right now because I just started collecting, but grab that, and then what you do is you open up your bag of goodies, and look at all these. Look at all this stuff I just got. Look at that. Large claws, dust, 45, 15 vials of powerful, 10, 11. Look at all these look at this. Plus these up here, 25 of this, 10 of this. And that was nothing. That was a very small amount. You do this for a while. You do that every day, you'll get so much money. And you transfer it all into dust, get a bunch of materials. And then you can either just sell the mats flat out for the gold value, or you can use them to build your legendaries or do whatever you want to do with it. But that's the best way to max your money using Eternal Ice, while also utilizing your alts that take little to no time at all. So that's your plan. I hope it works out well for you. Start making some easy money and putting your alts to work. It's how you make that easy passive money. But good luck out there, and have fun.